Community Relation, our number is there, 213-922-3665. If you have any questions or issues concerning the project, you can certainly contact us and we'll address them.
Okay, the second question I get is, the traffic is unbearable in the 405 now, and we understand when the project's done, it's going to be better. Question is, during the 2 or 3 years, is the traffic situation on the 405 going to get worse?
There will be some reconfiguration of traffic lanes and ramps. There will be some minor inconveniences, but we will work to reduce those impacts.
I guess the answer is yes. Okay, and once again, if people have additional questions, the telephone number is on the handout. They should call. And we'll be working with your office and the local assemblyman members and the local council members to make sure it goes as easily and as less impact as possible.
Certainly.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's, who's here, who wants to speak from Councilman Perez's office? Joan Pellico from Councilman Paul Perez's office, quick update.
Hi everyone, happy St. Patty's Day. Even though I'm Pellico, which was one of my married names I happen to keep. It just went with Joan. My maiden name is Gilhooly. So this is my day. I have to call my father and say happy St. Patty's Day to him. Anyway, my update to you is what we're going to try and do with Councilmember Koretz. I know he will be speaking here in May, it's my understanding, is we would like to bring all the organizations of Sherman Oaks, the Homeowners Association board members, the Neighborhood Council board members, the Rotary board members, any board members we can find in Sherman Oaks. We're going to try and bring Encino and Studio City together, and we're going to have what we call a round table discussion, and we're going to ask all these associations and councils and Rotaries to help create solutions for our city. We can't do it with money. They've got their own talks going with the budget, but we certainly can help our city departments because you're going to notice more and more lack of city services. And I am willing to go out there with a shovel and a hard hat if I have to. So we will announce when this will happen and we look forward to it. Of course, the public will also be invited. But we are working as hard as we can with very little resources, so bear with us when you give a call and you ask for a request. Some requests can take 30 days to 6 months before they can schedule something. So hang in there with us, things will get better. And I'm here for another reason, although Ellen Vukovic isn't here yet, I was hoping she'd be here by now. But you have some board members that have retired, and it would be remiss on our part if we didn't recognize all they've done for you, the Sherman Oaks community, and the city of Los Angeles. So I'd like David Rankel to come on up. Did he go outside? Oh, there he is. Look, and he shaved. David has spent countless hours, day in and day out for years, for absolutely zero. And he does it because he's passionate about his community. So he'll do it on his own too. He knows the departments to call. In fact, he should work in my office. But when he can't get something or he needs my assistance, he always calls. It doesn't matter if it's a illegal massage parlor or graffiti, whatever it is, David's always been on top of it, and he really deserves the accolades for all his years of service. I know he'll continue to work with the Los Angeles Police Department, but our office wants to recognize him and acknowledge him for making Sherman Oaks and the city of Los Angeles a much better place to live. Congratulations. Jules, where's your camera? Thank you, everyone.
Great. Photo
visual photographer. While that's taking place, Pat, do you want to speak?
Thank you.
Thank you. Pat Davenport from Councilman Paul Krikorian, otherwise known as PK2, because he's a PK2. Quick update.
Very quick update. I brought some materials and left them on the table over there. One of the things that Paul and his staff are exceptional at, and I'm so pleased, is getting a lot of information out electronically by email. So if you haven't gotten it, then what you need to do is pick up a copy over there and then get in touch with us with your email so we can get you on the list. Because they are sending them out on a regular basis, and indeed we also have a blog where they actually have live blog from committee meetings. So the communication electronically is spectacular. If electronic is not your thing, then you get in touch with me and we get your address and we'll get things to you the old-fashioned way. I wanted to give you a real quick update on Mulholland Drive and the repair of the segment up there between Coldwater and Laurel Canyon. It is progressing very well. They have put in all of the piles that have to be driven in. There are about 10 of them. 3 of the bays have been filled with the cement lagging walls. So what remains is to complete putting in all of the lagging walls that make up the bulkhead, fill it with dirt behind, compress that dirt, pave the road, and add a new guardrail. When those things are completed, then they'll be able to reopen the road. The best estimate at this point is mid to late April. And I know it's an inconvenience, but they are moving very fast. We also have, the engineering department is out. We were able to track and push through a FEMA request from the state for funding, which the president signed. The money is available. Now, it's not as simple as just saying, this happened, we need the money. We actually have to send engineers to meetings to learn, to work on filling out forms and to actually qualify the project. But it appears that we will get 75% of the close to $1 million that it takes to repair Mulholland from federal funds. Good news. One other thing you'll find over there is I know you're not Studio City, but you're close, and there is a blood drive going to be going on over in Studio City. And I like to make sure I get these out every chance I get. So those are on the table. Also, along with one last goodie, came in today about cloudy water. Has anybody noticed that their tap water is cloudy? Full explanation. Has to do with how cold the water coming down from the ice pack is and how warm our days are. I'll let you read all about it. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce a friend of our speaker this evening. Our speaker is the head of the Teachers Union, as you know, and he has a friend in Tamar, who's not here to talk as a member of the school board, but is here in her capacity as Assistant City Attorney, Neighborhood Prosecutor Program for Sherman Oaks and adjacent areas. So Tamar, what's the update? Say hello to them. Come on, you're friends, aren't you?
Absolutely. We wave. I don't. I'm Tamar Gallatin. I'm the neighborhood prosecutor for Sherman Oaks. I'm here as a neighborhood prosecutor basically to freak Duffy out, so that's the reason why. Update, we have squatters back in several different locations south of the boulevard in Sherman Oaks. And they're all in houses that are bank-owned, that were foreclosed upon, and people have moved in and made themselves at home. And this week we found 2 more, and when we contacted the bank, they said, what do you mean there's people living there? So please let us know, let LAPD know, let me know if you start seeing something like that in a house on your